Hello and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. Late to the party as usual, late to the day's work as usual. It's 3 o'clock when I've rocked up and come looking at demolition work. So we're going to go across and we're going to go and see what's happening, because as I suspected, there's quite a lot of it already gone. Come with me. Wowza, that looks different. That looks brighter already. They've got quite a lot of the actual multi-storey car park down, as you can see. It's picking up the net, which is a shame. I'm trying to show you what's at the back of it. Look at that reinforced concrete. It was that rack reinforced concrete, and that was part of the problem. Goodness, that's going to look totally different when they get that lot down. So the police station, the courts, the car park and the joke shop are all being demolished. That's the dust suppression, squirting a little, oh, it's coming this way I think. It's squirting a fine haze of water all over. I keep missing all the diggers because they seem to do most of the actual demolition work in the morning. So I'm sorry, but I have other things to do. I've got 8 websites to publish and a weekly email newsletter and a community group to run and 2 teapots to feed. So I very rarely manage to get out and about in the morning. It's my worky time. I'm usually up at 5-6 o'clock. I can't get up any earlier. The vast majority of the land is owned by Blackpool Council. They got £4.5 million in the land agreement with Nickel, the developer that went into administration, and they managed to keep that. So it's a nice big brownfield site that's ready and waiting for somebody to redevelop it. What a mess. It's very interesting, I have to say. I know loads of Blackpool vloggers are covering it in great detail and coming and filming and photographing and whatnot, but like I said, I've just got such a lot to do. I'm not in a position to be able to do that. But it's interesting nonetheless, and it's all part of Blackpool's history and Blackpool's redevelopment, so I am periodically covering it, and then we've got a record to look back over. According to the Place Northwest website, Nickel sank owing £40 million. It's a few quid, that, isn't it? At least they got our car park finished. I think it was our car park that finished them off, to be honest, because it sounds like they'd not actually paid the building contractors for the work that they've been asked to do. So that's this side. This is the car park that's demolishing at this side here. This building here is the court building, and this monolith in the background, which one? That one. Sorry, that one is the police station. So this is the court building and this is the police station. And this is part of the same building as well, which is all coming down. Right, we'll take a walk around the other side now and we'll go and see what's happening. Oh my word, somebody's just shouted off the bridge and said there's a fire. There's a massive fire, come up here. Oh God, what's happened? Somebody's on fire, aren't they? Wowza. Anyway, we better get back to demolition, hadn't we? The fence is all off, look. That's new since I last came round. I'm not surprised though, because I bet there's been all kinds in this building, including an awful lot of pigeons. I would imagine they're using that as pigeon HQ. Nice bit of fencing, that. Anti-climb things over the top. And this was the joke shop. It's no joke. All that's left is a pile of bricks. And a little bit of graffiti on that. Well, that looks new. I can't remember seeing that silver graffiti. I noticed they've nibbled something just around this corner as I came round. I'll go and have a look. That weather's changing. I think there's some rain blowing in. At least I'll be back home before it does. Yeah, they have. Look, there's been a little bit of a building that lapped around this corner that they've demolished. Do you know that renovated would be such a lovely building, wouldn't it? Just imagine it with all new windows in and brickwork cleaned up and everything. This is the side entrance, by the way, into the car park. So you need to put your car registration number in, and if your car registration number is in the car park, it lets you in. Wow. Wowzer. Anyway, it's all part of the story of Blackpool Central Railway Station, the busiest in the world. In 1911 it was, and now it's the building site. So I hope you've enjoyed that little look around. Late to the party, I know, no diggers, but at least it's a record for posterity. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye for now.